Hi guys, this is a tutorial on how to do normal distribution problems. I apologize in advance for how long this video is, but here we go! Let's start with the information given to us in these problems. 7 will be your mean and 1.2 as your standard deviation. When labeling the bell curve, you will need your mean and your standard deviation, which for this problem are 7 and 1.2. 7 will be plotted on the middle line, then because of the standard deviation being 1.2, the next 3 points above 7 will be 8.2, 9.4, and 10.6. The 3 points below 7 will be 5.8, 4.6, and 3.4. Now, with this information, we are going to solve the problems in section B. In section B, it states that it took 8.4 minutes before an Uber driver came to pick Jerry up. Then it asks us to find the z-score in section B1. To find the z-score, you must take x and subtract it from the mean, then divide it by the standard deviation. So you will take 8.4 and subtract 7, then divide it by 1.2 to get 1.16. 1.16 is Jerry's z-score. The meaning of her score is that she is 1.6 deviations away from the mean, which is 7 minutes. In section B, part 2, it asks us for Jerry's wait time percentile and what that percentile means. You will want to calculate this from 0 to 8.4, so you will use -1 raised to the power of 99 for when you plug it into a calculator. When writing this out, you need to have your lowest number first, then your highest number, your mean, and lastly your standard deviation. Our lowest number is -1 raised to the power of 99, our highest number is 8.4, our mean as 7, and the standard deviation of 1.2. When you plug this into the normal common distribution function, you should get 0.8783. You now multiply 0.8783 by 100 to get 87.83. This will be your percent. But for percentiles, you should round it to the nearest whole number, which in this case is 88. This means that she was in the 88th percentile, and 88% of people had the same wait time as Jerry did in this instance. In section C, it asks us for the wait time that will put us into the 32nd percentile. This question seems tricky, but isn't. When in the distribution function of your calculator, select the inverse normal function. You will then put in your percentile, the mean, and the standard deviation. Once you plug in 32 as your percentile, 7 as your mean, and 1.2 as your standard deviation, hit enter, and you should get 6.4. This means that only 32% of people had a 6.4 minute wait time. For section D, we will be setting up our problem similarly to what we did in section B, part 2. Remember that goes lowest number, highest number, mean, then standard deviation. We will start with the 2 and 5 minute part of this problem. It should be set up with 2, then 5, then 7, then 1.2 in the normal common distribution function on the calculator. Once you plug in your numbers, you should get 0.0477. Multiply 0.0477 by 100 to get 4.77%. Now repeat the same process but with the numbers 7 and 8 instead of 2 and 5. Once you plug in these numbers and hit enter, you should get 0.2976. Multiply that by 100 and you will get 29.76%. This means that there is a greater probability that you will be waiting 7 to 8 minutes for an Uber driver than 2 to 5 minutes.